Hey guys!
Hey, I'm Leah.
And I'm Christina.
And this is
Banning Chatty Dead Reaction. So, Season 6, Episode 2 of The Walking Dead aired last night. What the heck happened in that episode? I will not know. Just kidding. It was really awesome. And so we just have a few questions for each other to kind of talk about what went on in the episode, our thoughts. Again, if you guys like it and you like this video, please subscribe, like the video, and to join the chat, you can follow us on Twitter at BanningChatty51 and use the hashtag DeadReaction to join in the conversation. So Leah, why don't you take it?
All right, so we got to see a little bit of Enan's story. So what do you think of all that? Where she came from?
So I really think she's with the wolves as much as they tried to like make her not, because that one line that she said that said, this place is too big to defend. That's why we, and then Carl cut her off. And I was like, Carl, no. And then I thought she was going to stab him, but obviously that didn't happen. But that line made me think that she's totally with the wolves. Like, they haven't shown her whole story. I feel like they just showed the first part.
And you never know what she would have said, but Carl blurted
So I think that it didn't show the whole story, so maybe there's more to her story there.
Yeah.
I think that.
Good.
Yeah, I know. Alright, so what was your favorite action moment in this episode?
Oh my goodness, there's so many to choose from. We finally got to see Carol come back. We saw true Carol, and she was awesome.
Like I said, Carol. That's Carol going full Rick mode. Like she's. I don't want to say she's better than Rick, but like she has a way of like transforming into all these different characters or people, and like protecting herself through that.
And she disguises herself. That was the greatest section of that. Like, she disguised herself, put the little W on her head. She was carting Morgan around with the chains. Like, Carol was definitely the highlight of this episode. That whole one of my favorite parts was when, as far as action scenes, was when Gabriel was in trouble and Morgan was like, oh, we gotta go. And she's like, no, leave him. And, Gabriel's trying to tie up the guy of whoever, because he didn't want to kill anybody. It's like, Morgan's trying to tie up the wolf that was trying to kill Gabriel. And, because Morgan didn't want to kill anybody. It's like, Morgan, you gotta kill him or you're gonna be killed. Like, they're not gonna change.
Well, and I think
the point. And he says, all of a sudden, tied him up, and Carol comes out and just shoots the dude. I was like, yes.
I think that he realized that, like, once that other guy ran off and took the gun, like, he was like, oh, wait, now you do have a gun. Like, I don't know, I felt like he realized it made him realize they were as dangerous as everyone else already knew.
Right.
Like, at one point, the point where Carl shoots that guy in the knee, and the guy's like, oh, no, please. And the guy tries to take the gun. Like, that really shows who the wolves are as, like, a group. And that they're about...
They look out for just them and nobody else.
Right.
You're just in the way.
Right. Alright, next question from you.
Let's see. So we found out where the horn honking was coming from, and we were pretty spot on. We were pretty close with the wolves. What did you think of Deanna's reaction to everything that's going on?
She realized that she was wrong and that she should have listened to Rick all along. Like, I think she was getting to that point since Reg died. Like, she was definitely like, we need to listen to Rick because he's taken charge and he knows what to do. He's been out there. And so it just hadn't gotten to the point yet where it didn't get there soon enough for her to say, train the people how to protect themselves.
Right.
I think she would have eventually gotten there, but because of this happened, it really made her realize we got to do this because all these people died.
Since the beginning, Rick had been telling them, look, y'all, every single one of you need guns inside these walls. And there's plenty of guns in there, as you saw in the armory in this episode, but they don't have access to them, and they're not trained with them even if they did, so it wouldn't make a difference.
Yeah, I think she realized it. And then Jessie in that scene, like, that was like her scene realizing, yeah, like, I gotta protect my family at all costs.
I was kind of worried about her when she jumped out of that closet. Although it said, in the first episode that she had been training with Rosita, and all that, on how to fire a gun and everything. And you mess with some of these kids, and it's not gonna be pretty, as you saw.
All right. Let's see. What did you think about Morgan's take on, like, him saying, if we do this, we're becoming them. Like, what are your thoughts? Like, because Rick and him are like two totally different extremes, but I don't know. It's hard because he's right. You don't want to become that person that you hate, and that, like, but it's a hard line to find.
Well, I think the wolves are past the point of no return.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're merely looking out for themselves. If you're not a part of them, and one of them made the comment like, you're not supposed to be here in a few episodes back, and like it said in Talking Dead, it almost seems like cultish. Like, it's, and they made a good point. Like, they're more dangerous than the zombies or the walkers, because the walkers are just mindless. They can't come up with a plan. Right. They can't strategize. They're just going after. They're just instinctual. Like, they're like, okay, there's a dead live person over there. I want the brains. Like, that's their motive. The wolves, they have other motives, and they can carry weapons, and they can strategize, and they can, and they're just mean and ruthless, and there's no reasoning with them. And I just think
I know the whole scene where that girl's outside smoking. They're like, oh, it's just gonna be such a nice little episode, blah blah blah. And then, like, that dude out of nowhere was pretty. And I thought it was a pretty intense episode, but it was kind of almost like, now they're in this place, they're letting Rick take more control. What else is going to happen? And so then we saw in the first episode, obviously the reason why Alexandria was so safe was because of that core that was holding all the zombies. So of course they made it almost seem like something extreme was going to come from the next episode, in this episode, from that situation. But they had created this totally different situation with the wolves coming in and killing all these people. And
they took them when they were most vulnerable. Like, we had B team who were taking care of everything, and because all the other ones were out of
the only ones were Maggie and Carol were the only two that were like really awesome. Besides like Rosita is good too,
and Carol didn't even burn her casserole.
Right?
Out of all of it.
I seriously thought something was gonna happen with Judith though. Like, it still never showed her on the monitor, but I thought, oh my god, I was so scared they were going to show the monitor and Judith would be gone because freaking Enid took her or something. Alright guys, so that's the end of our video. We hope you enjoyed. You can like, comment, follow us on Twitter, BannyChatty51, subscribe, all that jazz if you enjoyed. Again, you can join the chat by using the hashtag #DeadReaction. No. Alright. For Banny Chatty, I'm Christina.
And I'm Leah.
And remember, keep chatting and watching The Walking Dead on AMC. Bye.